In Argentina, residential, public, and commercial buildings consume 32.6% of the energy demand, produce 50% of all solid waste, and emit 24% of total greenhouse gases. Who uses these natural resources? Buildings or people? People use buildings and their technologies in order to cook and carry out activities that require heating and lighting. We also produce waste through consumption. Our everyday habits are linked to the culture of our society. A change in habits requires a cultural change. We have to begin to scrutinize our everyday routines that we take for granted and perceive as normal. In this day and age, everything comes with an instructions manual, home appliances, even simple products that we use every day, like instant coffee. Yet, the home, which is infinitely more complex and occupies a central role in our lives, lacks an instructions manual. We are accustomed to using our home through mere instinct, and we usually lack a plan to maximize the potential of the resources in our home. We are housing amateurs, so to speak. Has anyone ever received an instructions manual for the home? Due to the need for a guide in the home, FOVISEE, with the support from the Finnish Embassy in Buenos Aires and the electric utility company Edenor, developed the first instructions manual for the sustainable use of the home. The manual has 3 chapters: the efficient use of energy and water, and responsible waste management. The manual includes tips and information to put your home in the best possible relationship with the environment. The chapter on energy reviews what is energy, the different kinds of energy, and goes over tips on how to reduce home energy consumption. The chapter on water provides information about the global situation of water, the urban water cycle, and tips on how to reduce consumption. The chapter on waste reviews urban waste and its environmental impact, as well as the 3R strategy of reduce, reuse, recycle, to guide homes on how to limit waste production. So, what are the benefits of a sustainable home? Increasing comfort and quality of life, lower energy bills, improvements in health, reductions in CO2 emissions, and an overall reduction of non-renewable resources. So, who's responsible for sustainability in housing? First off, policy, but our everyday habits and decisions have a large impact as well. Generally, industry and transport are considered the major consumers of energy in our society. However, buildings consume 1/3 of the energy demand, signaling the large potential for savings at the residential level. Various studies have shown that small modifications in behavior can lead to a 25% reduction in home energy consumption. Let's take a look at a recent cultural change. Not too long ago, everyone in Argentina smoked in public spaces, buses, airplanes, schools, and even hospitals. In the last few years, our habits in relation to smoking have changed considerably. Currently, smoking in closed public spaces is considered offensive and has been prohibited. Nowadays, everyone has an informed opinion about the habit of smoking, and we know that it has been a change for the better. But, do we have an informed opinion about sustainability in the home? Sustainability in housing shouldn't be seen as rocket science, as something overly sophisticated, expensive, and inaccessible to the general public. Small changes in our day-to-day habits can provoke big changes in quality of life and the use of resources in the home. How is the manual implemented? FOVISEE works with local governments, NGOs, and utility companies to implement the manual in different cities around the country, as well as adopt the workshops to the local context in order to produce the best results. Participating families receive an instructions manual and attend various workshops.
Venimos a darte consejos de cómo cuidar la energía, el agua y reducir los residuos. Vení a nuestros talleres sobre el uso sustentable de la vivienda.
Nosotros tenemos un eje de trabajo en FOVISEE que son los proyectos aplicados, en los que tratamos de demostrar que con cosas muy simples se pueden hacer cosas muy grandes para la gente. Mejorar la calidad de vida, mejorar la economía de las familias y además contribuir al cuidado del medio ambiente.
In 2012, FOVISEE distributed 1,000 manuals in over a dozen cities across the country. According to the last census, there are over 12 million homes in Argentina. What would be the impact if every household received an instructions manual now, more than ever? Change begins at home. The Housing Sustainability and Energies Forum develops projects in the field as well as conferences and campaigns to disseminate the importance of sustainability in housing. FOVISEE teams up with municipalities, universities, companies, NGOs, as well as international organizations in order to carry out projects. We believe in the large impact small changes in our day-to-day behavior can have. Join us in our sustainability effort and request a manual for your home.